I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama face. Yeah, I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama face. Yeah.
Speaking of Jeezy, were you signed to MMG before and or during the beefs with Jeezy and 50?
Well, when I signed to MMG, there was no MMG. It was just an idea.
Right.
So, this is why I developed the logos, or this is why I developed certain things, because they was just getting their feet wet. And he was trying to figure out how to develop this. You know, Ross at that particular time was really green and wet behind the ears when it came to, you know, how to approach it from a conglomerate perspective, like how, you know, Suave House did at the time, or how like Slip and Slide did at the time, or how Cash Money did at the time, or, you know, whatever, you know.
Y'all was growing together. Y'all was growing together.
100%. My nigga, we was sleeping side by side. That room is mine, his room over there. For 2-3 years straight, every day, nonstop. It was me and Ross every day. You know?
So, because I remember seeing y'all in the vacation video. I need a vacation. Jeezy.
Yeah, with Jeezy. Yeah.
And y'all was in the video. And then next thing you know, it was like, you know, like with the music thing, you like competitiveness, you like, you know, it. But once it start to go too far, you be like, God damn, I really don't like this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Especially if people from the hood and stuff like that. But I'm like, damn, they was just cool. And whatever that happened, I'm like, they were just Ross in a vacation video.
Ross is a really, really, you know, the rap is a competitive sport.
Yeah, Ross,
right?
And he does.
And Ross is really, really competitive. I really enjoy his take on how the industry should be played.
Right.
You know, and he did that well. You know, he's seen the similarities. They talking about the same shit, right? Mm-hmm. They both were signed by the same nigga, Jay-Z.
Right.
They're both on the same label. Right? So the similarities was there. So Jeezy had the spot. He was the nigga. He had the streets. He had it for real. Ross was sliding in. He's trying to figure out how to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he figured it out.
Yeah.
He figured it out. Ross is a genius when it comes down to, you know.
Yeah, I learned some things.
Even with 50 Cent.
He's funny.
I learned some things from Ross. But what you was about to say about 50?
I mean, you know, even with 50 Cent, you know, when the officer correction shit came out, and then, you know, 50 and him started getting into it, he played and orchestrated that shit phenomenally.
Yeah.
But what made him win was the content, right?
Yeah.
We had cameras, and we had World Star.
Yeah.
So he was able to create this content and promote it for absolutely free to 50 million people a day.
Right. Yeah.
It was fucking
I
great.
seen what y'all was
Ross,
doing. I seen what y'all was doing. And the thing, like I said, I learned some things about Ross, because even when we was on it was a set of Ace Hood's first video, but the remix, the BET Hip Hop Awards weekend.
Yeah.
And I seen how Ross moved. Even like when we went to shows, he performed, and that was it. So when he was saying like,
and if you
like
ain't
a
even
boss,
there, he don't even wait for you. He gone.
He moved like a boss. I'm in, I'm out. That's it. Ain't no girls, ain't no nothing. I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
And then he went, like, even on that set of that video, he stayed in the room till it was his time to do his shit. He didn't mingle, do none of that. He did his shit and got out, and he was out of there. See you later. You know what I'm saying? And
he slid in my DM once. Not like y'all think, though.
Uh-oh.
Not like y'all think. You know me and my big mouth on Twitter always clowning. But instead of him,
blocked you.
Instead of him clowning back on the timeline, he followed me, went in my DMs, said what he had to say, and then he didn't block me, then he unfollowed me, so I couldn't talk shit back. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I,
It's
I learned some things with Ross.
What you
And
got
also
beef 'cause your boy?
also in when we was in Brooklyn that time, and Jeter had 100 bloods, and Ross was like, "We ain't going in if everybody don't get in. I already got my bag. They let everybody in." I respected him more for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, if everybody don't get in, I'm not going in.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that boy holds himself.
I didn't like how they
nigga
try to
holds himself
portray
right.
like
Yo,
him being a CEO or him that used to be his job, right? We all know, like, if you've been in jail, you've been around the way, you know, there's people that are CEOs that do more freaking crime than us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, him a CEO means what? He probably was in there really helping dudes. Or like, you know what I mean? It depends on what kind, to me, it depends on what kind of CEO you were.
Yeah. See, I don't know too much about that situation, so
Right.
I won't
But
comment
that was
on
like
it.
something
You know what I'm
stupid.
saying? But yeah. But I seen him moving like a boss before he was actually, you know what I'm saying, as big as he is right now. You know what I'm saying? So I learned something. And shout out Black Bo too, because he wouldn't let you spend, you know what I'm saying, your money. R.I.P. to Black Bo. Like we went out to eat and he was like, "Nah, I got it." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And he was a good nigga. Shout
That
out
was
him.
my bro.
Yeah, Black Bo.
That was my brother. I fucked with
Kano.
Black. Kano.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
G to K.
G to K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my three main go-tos.
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my